Aloha, my name is Samantha, owner of www.hawaiiyogaandfitness.com. This one goes out to my good friend Patty in Michigan, who recently inquired with me on my Facebook page what are some yoga poses I can do to ease the pain in my low back. So honestly, it's consistent practice. That doesn't mean you have to have an hour practice every day, but if you can do 5 to 10 minutes of stretching every single day, that is going to benefit pain in the back. Okay, like an hour class once a week, better than nothing, but I think truly 10 minutes a day, every day, is what's going to really nourish and bring forth pain-free back for you. Okay, so let me show you just a few ideas of how you could utilize that 5 minutes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is work tabletop at the wall. So coming up to a wall or a countertop or the back of your couch, take your hands as high as your hips. Hopefully you don't have a kitty biting your heels at the same time. Opening up the feet so they're hip distance apart, I want you to bend the knees and move the sits bones. Press them back behind you. Press the entire inseams of the inner thighs back and apart so that you feel the low back begin to curve in towards the midline of your body, not up towards the sky like so, okay? So as we move the inner groins and sits bones back and apart, we begin to establish a little bit of curl into the low back. Take a few breaths here. And then walk to the lattice to come out. You can see you could do that throughout the day consistently, no matter where you are. Okay, pointy butt pose. You're going to stand with the feet hip distance apart. Bend the knees generously. Take the hands atop of the knees. Arms stay straight, knees stay bent. With the knees as wide as the ankles. Again, inseams of the legs spiral back and apart. The sits bones lift, they smile. The low back gets curvy. As you inhale, bring a sense of buoyancy into the heart as you lift the heart and draw the arm bones back. Taking a few deep breaths here. Rising to stand, keeping the upper thigh bones back here. So none of this as you stand. Okay, so the next posture is we're going to come onto our backs. You can have a strap for this one. Okay, so notice how the back of my right thigh is flush to the floor. It's not lifting up like so. And to do this, you may have to arch the back a little bit. So the idea of this posture is not to get your top leg to your face. See, this is not it. You can see how that really affects my lower leg. The idea is to keep the bottom leg grounded. And I'm going to do that by hugging the muscles of my quads into my bone and using that integration to press the entirety of my femur bone back towards the earth. Now, that also might mean that I have to take my top leg this far out of the pose. Yeah, and that's okay. We're just establishing a grounding quality through the supporting leg. With each inhale, draw the muscles in lovingly and receive that nourishment as you pull in from the feet into the hips. Keeping that embrace from the lifted pelvic floor, extend out through the bones of the legs evenly. Taking a few breaths there before switching sides. I'm going to do this side without the strap. I'm going to give Cupcake the strap. So another option is to place the hands behind the thigh. Now my rooted leg, I'm really thinking of pressing the inner thigh edge of my leg down towards the floor more. The reason being is because the outer thigh part of my leg is already rooted down. It's just the nature of the pose. So keeping your attention more on the inner inseam of that supporting leg. Inhale and pull the muscles firmly into the hips and just feel that strength. And then as you exhale, lift the pelvic floor and extend out generously through both footprints. Slowly releasing that foot to the floor. Here, bending both knees, I want you to take your hands to the upper femur bones and begin to press the upper femur bones into the back plane of the body. You feel you can use this as a traction to create length through your low back. And I'm just enjoying a few nurturing breaths here as my kitty eats my ear. Ouch. Okay. I think those are 4 good poses for now. Have a fantastic day and aloha.